Well, everybody, in this episode of Building SY Mistress's Journeys, the work is focused on getting those panels in the head/bathroom fitted to the cabinet, the toilet pedestal, and the main support parts for the holding tank. That might not seem like a lot, but a lot of pre-work goes into that, so it was very, very rewarding to finally see that in place, and I can say that has come out even better than I thought it would. So I'm very, very pleased with that. So thanks again to you all for watching, and enjoy. That is a game changer. That just completely changes the whole look in here. Whew. Well, now that I've got the fitting for this cabinet and that toilet pedestal in hand, it's time to move on to getting this holding tank fitted. So the first thing I want to do is get the pieces made up that the tank's going to actually sit on top of. Obviously, this whole tank needs to be held in at every single side. So all 6 sides of that tank need to have some sort of securing. But for obvious reasons, I'll start off with the bottom ones. They're going to be the main ones that are going to take the weight. So they need to be very strong. And so the idea is, I've already made up these 2 pieces here, and the plan is to get them to fit coming out from that lining panel. They'll have a little knee underneath right where they meet the lining panel, and then another timber strut coming down at a bit of an angle. So the first thing I need to do is just get this angle right so that this will sit nice and snug against that lining panel. And then, as I say, I'll be making a bit of a triangular knee underneath here and then a knee down here to take the weight. And so once these are in place, I'll then go on and make the other pieces to hold this tank in place. So as you can see, that's got the bulk of that head cabinet in place. I think it looks pretty good. Don't know about you. There are quite a few things to do yet, just to get it all finished off. As you saw, I fit those hinges. However, you might be able to see here, this door's just a bit proud of that front piece, and that's because I need to notch where those hinges are going to be fitted to this other panel, which obviously, once I do that, that will allow those to go in and be nice and flush there. I also do need to fit a little addition to the bottom here so that that continues all the way to the cabinet, so that if water does run down here, it's going to be directed down into this shower pan, which is a fairly small little job just to epoxy glue a piece in there. I also need to make up 2 shelves, one which will form the bottom of that cabinet, another one about halfway, and I'll also have dividers about halfway. The idea is just to have some fairly simple plastic baskets which can sit on some neoprene non-slip, non-skid. The other thing I need to do, as you can see here, the inside of these doors hasn't been painted yet. I only have these two small doors and the back of that cabin 2 locker to do as well, so it just isn't worthwhile getting the spraying all set up just for those 3 small panels. So I will be having other panels made up not too far ahead, which will need to be painted white. So when I set up for that, these 3 panels can be done as well. I need to drill a hole for the tap fitting there, and then the plumbing needs to come in. And of course at some later stage, I'm going to fit a nice rosewood fiddle around the edge there. But all in all, that's the bulk of that cabinet, as it is with the toilet. So when I epoxy coat those pieces that I've made up for that holding tank to rest on, there's a few holes I just need to put some epoxy into to protect those for the toilet base there. And then in the next episode, I'll be able to get everything bolted in for good. As mentioned, everybody, the result in the head/bathroom has come together nicer than I expected. I do take the time to appreciate things when this happens. Much is coming together now on this interior home run. See you in the next episode. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell so you get the notifications. Check out my website. And as I always say, leave a comment because I like reading what you have to say.